want to shout out to my boy J. Dot Man for being in the building.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? That man came all the way from out south. I did too. I should have caught that little long grab with him on Baby. I should have caught that right.
You said on Baby.
Studio, you know, sending, letting him, letting us interview him. But it's always a pleasure to talk to my boy, because I ain't talked to my boy in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So for everybody out there who don't know who J. Main is, because I know a lot about J. Main because I used to manage him, right? So for all everybody out there that don't know who J. Main is, let them know who you is and where you got your name from, brother.
Yeah, my name is J. Main. My real name is Jermaine, and I guess I kind of just broke that.
Not Dupree.
Not Dupree or Jackson. They both got money, but neither one of them. I'm not gonna count. Yeah, but my name, I derived my name from Jermaine, my real name.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of broke it up and made J. Main, you know what I'm saying? And basically, I'm an artist from the south side of Chicago, you know what I mean?
Southside.
I grew up with the shoot school, Esmond, you know what I'm saying? I was the black boy with Mike Dreams, you know what I mean? It's a lot of us out here, you know what I'm saying?
You said with White Dreams?
With Mike Dreams.
I was just saying White Dreams for the saying, look, it's too much white stuff going on there.
You're so silly.
And I feel like a lot of black youth and a lot of young black men in Chicago got Mike Dreams, and we slept on. Even though we got a little spotlight on us, we still slept on. I feel like I'm one of them artists that brings something different to the table other than that usual drill or that usual, you know what I'm saying? I'm bringing a different aspect, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be an icon and a status, not just an artist status, you know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
So,
Fire.
you got something for him?
I mean, what made you want to start rapping?
What made me want to start rapping? Well, my mom and them always played oldies. So I grew up off of like the Manhattans, the Isley Brothers. Man, I grew up off some real, I ain't gonna lie, Mariah
Old
Carey,
school, huh?
Whitney Houston,
Yes.
Anita Baker, artists like Genuine, Jodeci. My biggest idol is Static Major. I don't know if y'all know who he is. He's one of the biggest, I feel like he's one of the greatest songwriters ever. He wrote a majority of Pretty Ricky, Aaliyah, Jodeci, Genuine.
That's the one who's in Lil Wayne Lollipop.
Yeah,
Lollipop, right?
Lollipop.
With Lil Wayne. Yeah, Lollipop. He was on Lollipop. He actually passed away like a week after Lollipop debuted on the chart.
Oh, okay.
It was Lil Wayne's biggest single. You know, I do my homework. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
That's why I said Static Major, the one who wrote Lollipop. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely know.
You know what I'm saying? So my idol not even a rapper. He really a producer, ghostwriter, singer. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's kind of how I got my sound by all them different sounds, including the rap side, like the Nas's and the Jay-Z's, the KRS-Ones and NWA's, and you know, so Curtis Blows, like you know what I'm saying? I started from the beginning and fell in love with it into the present. You know what I'm saying? And that made me a really versatile artist. You know what I mean?
Okay, so what was your first show? What did you perform at?
My first show was it was in Iowa at this they got this place called the Grand Opera House. Okay. And I was in high school at the time, and I was. You know, it's not a lot up there, you know what I'm saying? So as far as hip hop shows, it was nothing like that going on up there.
The only thing that's up there is
corn.
Us black people. Because I don't have kids.
It's a lot of
black people go up there. Black people go up there to get them a fat white girlfriend and have their first baby with. That's the only thing that's up there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo, he know the scoop. But yeah, man, so like it wasn't no lane fat up there. And so a lot of my fan base is in Iowa too, because you know what I'm saying, I did go to high school up there too. And
what high school did you go to?
I went to senior high school in Dubuque, Iowa.
Okay.
And that's actually where I graduated from. You know, they got one of the best educations in the United States. Hence y'all remember the Iowa test?
Oh yeah.
Niggas growing up the Iowa test.
The Scantron shoes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of like
try to erase and shoot.
I swear all the time.
And I did my first show at actually one of their historic venues called the Grand Opera House, and it was from then I just knew. I just knew it.
That's what's up.
So like I said, like I used to manage you. You know what I'm saying? So I know that you ain't got no manager now. So how did your career shift when you had a manager to now you not being a manager? Like what changed? What shift?
A lot that changed because you know what I'm saying. I gotta hit the ground running now. It's not no You know what I'm saying? You help open a lot of doors for me. You know what I'm saying? And by having you there, it was kind of like the extra person that like, you know, when you got somebody that like that, a lot of times that could become a crutch, and the crutch can cause laziness. You know what I mean?
True.
And so I had to swim in the water and kind of get back to my roots. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we from Chicago. That's how we raised and how we grew. We grew to be some go-getters, sharks in the room. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like they just lit the fire. You know what I'm saying? And then me seeing you go higher also pushed me too. Definitely. So man, the sky's the limit.
The sky's definitely the limit.
So co-host, how long you been managing?
We'll talk about all that plus more in the next episode. I low-key been managing, and I don't really call it managing because you got to have a certain type of money to have it, but I'll do like artist development. Basically,
okay.
If I see a whole lot of people with a lot of talent, I'll be like, hey, this man
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, we already had 3 of my artists on Zoto Radio a couple of weeks ago. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yes.
Shout out to all my artists, NFL, Josh Fo, 400 Ferrell,
shout out all of them, man.
Money Maze. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of them under Zoto Entertainment. But I just help them basically do what they can't do for themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Book them shows, get them radio interviews, do all, like, the talking side. Because, like, I've been in the radio industry for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I've been learning the game from my big bro, you know what I'm saying? Ren Go Boys.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So,
shout out Renegade too, man.
You know what I'm saying? J-Dot know what that is. So,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I think I set J-Dot up with, like, one of his first main shows with Just Jay. It was a seminar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like A&Rs from Universe Records, you know what I'm saying? That was that, and they seen him perform, man. You know what I'm saying? I had like a lot of good feedback. So speaking of that, like, how did that like help? How did that like help your career? You know what I'm saying?
That helped a lot, man. They was dropping a lot of inside jewels on, man. Like just how entrepreneurism is getting really popular right now. It's like you got to incorporate that in your music career, and that's man. I learned a lot from that. That's what kind of made it click. Like, okay, I got to invest in myself. You know what I'm saying? In order for me to, because when people see you invest in yourself, they more likely to be like, okay,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
He doing all this. It got to be something that,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's definitely true.
Man, that definitely helped me with the direction I'm going in right now.
Hey, so y'all just heard me say, like, if you an artist, you definitely have to invest in yourself. Like me, I invest in my brand. Like, you can't look for no handouts when it comes to yourself, because only you gonna do for you what you gonna do for you, and can't nobody else do that for you, right? So that's why you always, I think I told you this before, right? I tell all my artists, I tell anybody else that reach out to me for manager that's looking for help, that you have to have a GET. Budget. You
gotta have a budget.
But even in life as adults, we need budgets to manage what we want to do in life as adults.
That's
right?
true.
So you have a whole bunch of ideas, but you need that budget to make it come alive.
That's true.
Need that. So if you're out there listening, if you're an underground artist, right, and you want your single played on Zoto Radio, right, I need you to email me at zotoentertainment@gmail.com with a professional email. I need you to send me one clean song and a bio, and if you got it, an electronic press kit. If you don't know what that is, you just have to manager. No, I'm just kidding. If you don't know what that is, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? We got more coming up. Another interview with my boy J.Dot Main, and then my favorite segment of the show, and your favorite segment of the show, the Shade Corner, coming up next on Zoto Radio.
Bringing you, not me, but you, all your entertainment needs on BroadcastHipHop.com. We got the streets of hip hop and R&B.
Yeah. Okay. What's up, y'all? What's up, people? Vega, my nigga Acid, Montreal, my boy. I'm gonna hit you up about signature room. We still doing that. Jay, Dex, TJ, Treshawn, Drizzy Dre. What's up? Like I just said, man, if you're an underground artist and you want to interview on my show, because I posted a status up and then I've seen a lot of people hitting me up. First of all, you gotta come support me at my shows at Club Play, right? Secondly, you gotta always tune into Zoto Radio. If I don't see that you tune in, then you're not getting an interview on my show. But for those of you who do support and do tune in to Zoto Radio on Mondays and Wednesdays, man, I'd definitely be glad to interview y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, make sure y'all send me a professional email with a bio, one clean version radio edit song, and an EPK electronic press kit if you guys got it. Alright? And that's how you can get on Zoto Radio, you know what I'm saying? And we do song rotations too, you know what I'm saying? So if I mess with you, you know what I'm saying, you definitely get your song.
Coming back at 53.
But then what we gonna do? I'm gonna ask you a question about I'm gonna ask you about the single and then the album, and then we gonna play the song. After we play the songs, yeah.
You know about this song right here.
I know a lot about this. Like he said, my grandfather, grandmother, I grew up with all the old school music. The records.
The barbecue was lit.
Man.
It's called Memories Baby.
I was like the little baby when they put a record on, I go out there with my boots on.
It's in my folder, yeah. He said the folder, the fourth row on the desktop.
Fourth row on the desktop.
Yeah.
Do you really want me?
Download.
I'm gonna give you one of them,
Can you come back for a second, please?
what's the name thing? I'm gonna set it up, so we don't have to worry about that.
Well, tripod.
Yeah, I used to be in music, man, but music getting so
It's crazy, man.
it's like with everything that's been going on in Chicago, like all the violence and everything. I was in a singing group actually,
You said come back at 50?
53. And we did well. That's why I knew when you talking about the idol, because we did shows, we traveled.